All right, Keith, a little drizzly out there.
Yeah, I thought we'd clear out faster. We are clearing out now, so that's
Okay.
good news. We were so focused on the grievous traffic acts
Right.
that were occurring there,
Right.
but we're starting to break some of the problem is here, and this is like a total just us problem. We have one of the few buildings in the city that can only get here
You can
one
only,
way.
yeah. You
One way. So
can't
anyways,
get there from here.
nope. Starting to clear out a little bit. So that's good. The rest of today looks better. Oh, I'm still in the almanac. Sorry about that.
Starting to clear out too. That's good.
Yeah, it's kind of random. It doesn't follow any pattern that I can discern so far, at least. Satellite looking better. You can see those clouds stuck into the mid-coast and southern coastal Maine earlier. Then we started to clear out. There are a couple of sprinkles out there over western Maine. This is really light stuff, though. And I think a lot of these are going to have a hard time sticking together as anything other than just an isolated shower. In fact, some of these probably not even hitting the ground as they move off to the east. So one thing that I noticed today is the model slightly overdid the transition from higher dew points to lower dew points because we really haven't moved much at all. We're still in the upper 60s for dews, and now they're just basically keeping us there through tomorrow as well, and then we finally get rid of that on Friday. So dew points remain high, it stays sticky. That means any sun that develops does produce a chance for a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. And again, I don't think there's a ton of those around later this afternoon. Most of us will remain dry. Tonight's another sticky night, temperatures in the 60s. Part of the deal with higher dew points, as we've talked about in the past, is they keep overnight temperatures warmer too. So we spend a lot of the night in the mid 60s tonight and then get to the low 60s by early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's probably the best day of the work week. We see a good deal of sunshine after burning off some fog along the coast. Temperatures get into the 80s by tomorrow afternoon. We could see some mid 80s if everything lines up just right. And because it'll still be sticky, that'll feel pretty warm. You notice a couple of isolated sprinkles being popped up on this model, but this model is also kind of notoriously aggressive when it comes to whether or not there'll be a chance for a shower. So I don't think there'll be many of them around. Overnight tomorrow night is quiet, and then we start the day on Friday with a mixture of sun and clouds and coastal fog, and then we wait for this front to come through Friday afternoon. Looks like it will come through in the afternoon and early evening. A couple of these storms could have heavy downpours. One or two actually could be strong, so we'll keep an eye on that. But the good news is the timing of the front is holding, meaning it's going to get out of here in time for late Friday night and clear for the weekend. I was a little concerned earlier in the week that maybe the front would just kind of hang back through the first half of Saturday, but that's not the case. So high pressure loosely in control tomorrow. Here comes your front Friday afternoon. Again, it gets out of here Friday night, which means that the weekend is in good shape and humidity is dropping throughout the day on Saturday and Sunday, making for a nice weekend, not only cloud cover wise, but also just in terms of it being comfortable. Here's your dew point trend, staying high today in that uncomfortable range. Tomorrow too, Friday too, and then those showers and thunderstorms mark an air mass change, and dew points go way down for Saturday and Sunday, much more comfortable air. Temperatures at that point, upper 70s to around 80 degrees. It won't be a hot weekend, but it won't be unusually cool either, so we'll take that trend. Overall good for the weekend into early next week. We do get a little bit warmer next week. Seems like there's been a compromise between the model that had it really, really hot and the other that had it backdoor cold fronted, so instead we're in the mid 80s away from the coast tomorrow, next week I should say, low 80s along the coastline. Overall, nice stretch of weather. Slifer made an interesting graphic. I hadn't even noticed this. We broke a record in Portland for the number of consecutive days over 80 degrees. Oh. It ended in the middle of August, and I hadn't even picked up on it. I thought that was kind of cool.
Wow, that is interesting.
That he noticed that.
Yeah.
There's that stretch of weather where everyone's like, this is peak summer.
Right.
Pretty much.
Right. Well, good on you, Slifer.
Yeah.
Pay more attention to him.
I know.
Thanks, Keith.